Hello and welcome to another anime lore and theory video. I'm Shergok, your host, and today we are going to take a closer look at why Aqua wanted to summon a wild beast in front of Princess Iris. But before we're going to do so, let me quickly thank my Patreons for supporting this channel and say my special thanks to all those who use the one-time donation button on YouTube. And with that said, let's start with the actual video. Aqua's not the brightest character in all of Konosuba, while she is marginally smarter than the Vanir clay dolls, and could also handily beat most of her summoned dwarves in areas such as mental faculties and picking up breadcrumbs from the street. The blue-haired, air-headed Archpriestess almost crashed the entire dinner with Princess Iris before Kazuma, Megumin and Darkness had the chance to do so. But the explanation as to why takes a bit, so bear with me. In the skipped content for Konosuba's first season, just after Kazuma lost his head to the Winter Shogun, he changed parties with Dust, the blonde fighter that also enlightened Kazuma about the Succubus Cafe. And during this adventure, Kazuma was not only able to beat some goblins, but also evaded and distracted a deadly predator way above his league twice. A giant, fiercely intelligent cat, the so-called beginner's bane, a great monster cat, smart enough to basically hurt and direct weak monsters like goblins in order to attract novice adventurers and look for an easy quest. The beginner's bane then will simply lay an ambush of his own and wait for the adventurers to battle the goblins, and then simply strike when the moment is right, and earn himself basically a free meal, since novice adventurers wouldn't be much of a problem to beat, especially when they are fighting against goblins already. And Aqua planned to release this vicious beast in the middle of the room, just like normal magicians would produce a rabbit from a top hat, since she did not have a normal docile cat nearby, and since the size of the beast would be more impressive. Yep, that's the stupid reason behind her stupid trick. She was in need of a large cat that she could use in one of her party tricks, so she wanted to summon a beginner's bane. And the picture that Aqua was able to produce of Iris in just a short amount of time was actually only her second or third choice. And we still don't know where she would have gotten the beginner's bane from, or where all of the dwarves came. So the dwarves were basically the setup for the punchline. But sadly, the anime has skipped it, and you might also have noticed that the black cat of Megumin was also around. So why not use her? And the answer to this is, spoiler alert for Konosuba's prequel and the later volumes of Konosuba, is actually a part of the dark goddess Volbach. And so she and Aqua are natural enemies. Now, as for if the party trick would have actually worked and Aqua would actually have produced a beginner's bane, then Iris would, spoiler alert, also still be fine, because Princess Iris is of the blood of heroes and wields a legendary armament, the marveled stylish sword, after which her entire house is named. You see, the most powerful of all sheet item users would normally achieve extremely great feats on the battlefield, and then they would be allowed to marry a royal princess, a niece of the king and the queen, and whatever else had a hint of king's blood in them, as to produce strong offspring. And the kingdom of Berserk, and her princesses and princes, are also sometimes referred to as barbarians or berserker kings, simply because Berserk lies at the front line, fighting against the demon army of the Devil King, so Iris could have handled the beginner's bane on her very own. And thanks to Claire, Darkness and the others, the beast would be just a minor inconvenience before it became a major embarrassment. And with that said, now it's your turn. What are your thoughts about Aqua and her unique party trick skills? Let me know it down in the comment section.